Hello, good evening. This is John Ruman, International Business Coaching Consultant. Why do you need to prioritize your day, and what impact will it have on you and the rest of your life? That is what I'm going to address today. So if we have not met before, my name is John Ruman. My mission in life is to help you achieve greatness and the greatest potential version of you that you can. So what I would like to do is discuss today with how you start your day and how you can change what you are doing to maximize the benefit you are having in what you actually want to do with your life. And I'll tell you why this is so paramount. First of all, most people, most people wake up. Let me tell you most people's days. They wake up, they check their email, they check their social media platforms, they may check messages, WhatsApp, text, WeChat, whatever platform floats your boat, and they spend their morning doing this. They get to the office, they look what's on the to-do list, and they move forward. It doesn't matter if you own your own company or if you're an employee. This is the typical way people, hey, good evening, guys. This is the typical way people are spending their day. Here's why that's so problematic. When you spend your day in a reactionary mode, you are leveraging other people's favorite things or most important things to be your most important thing. Why is that problematic? Because you're not doing what you want and what you need to do. Here's what I'm going to strongly encourage every single person on this planet is to find time to find out what for you is the thing that when you really think about it, that it gets you so unbelievably fired up that if you spend 5 to 10 minutes imagining you're there and you're experiencing it, and the term can be called your North Star. It can be called your purpose. It doesn't really matter what it's called. But if you're in it and you can kind of feel it viscerally for a few minutes, power, drive, motivation, all those things that tend to stop within a person become something they cannot avoid. And I'll tell you why it's so powerful is you take that feeling tone that you build, and then what you do is you ask yourself this big thing. Good morning, Alana. So when you're actually doing this, what I'm going to ask you to then is say, what are the next things I should be doing to move myself forward? And when you move yourself forward, when you begin thinking this way, you're going to find that these things you do in the morning are no longer reactionary but proactive. And what's going to happen is you begin to move on purpose. And I'll tell you why I pray every person watching this now and in the future takes a moment to truly do this. I'm sure you've heard the whole comment, whatever your age is now, pretend it's 100, pretend people live forever. That's not really the point. But you're nearing the end of your life and someone says, what are your biggest regrets? The reason I bring this up is so many people do not live a life on purpose, and they do things on a daily basis that do not move them towards what really excites them. It doesn't take as much effort as you think. It doesn't take as much money, but the point is, when you wake up, if you take the time to find out what really matters to you and what living on purpose is for you, and then moving forward in that direction, here's the beauty. The action steps will become easier for you. And then what I'm going to ask you to do, and this is probably the most critical, is you do at least one a day. Here's the one thing. And if you don't have a singular thing, it could be like, I need to move in this direction. And whatever that direction is, or the end point is that moves you forward towards where you want to go, and you'll know what the next thing is, you'll begin to feel every day, good morning, Raju, that you are now living a life on purpose. You're not living a life of reaction. And trust me, when you begin to get this, and when you do it for maybe 4 to 5 maybe days or maybe a week, things are going to feel like they're going to unbelievably light up. I don't care what your religious, spiritual affiliation, whether you say God, universe, the divine, you can say the cosmic web, doesn't matter. Will totally start lining up things for you, and it's going to be incredible. Here's the thing. You must do this daily, It must have a repetition to it and a consistency. And you're going to find that you get a little more excited every day. Every morning is going to be a little bit more like it's your birthday, the morning of your birthday, and you're anticipating the day. So what I would encourage is you start small so you don't beat yourself up. Start small and say, okay, I'm going to give myself, because a lot of people have very busy morning schedules, 15 minutes. Eventually it's an hour. 15 minutes. What can I do for me today that will help me move the life so that 80 years, 50 years, 100 years, however much in the future, I think we're going to live a lot longer than people think, many, many, many years in the future. What would that, looking back and not feeling regret? And if you can begin to embrace that and take a little bit of time for you, trust me, forget about the rest of the world. Forget about the emails, the texts, the WhatsApp, the neat Facebook. Forget about the cute videos. Forget them all. This is about you. 100% you. I want you to feel what that feels like. Here's why. When you live on purpose and when you begin to feel that, and once you catch this bug, you ain't going back. It's important to let the momentum fill you. And I promise you, if you are patient and you do this with consistency, start with 10 to 15 minutes in the morning just for you. What is the perfect life for you? What can you do to move in that direction? I'm actually doing right now what makes me feel amazing. I love giving. So I am in good harmony with what I want to do. And I want you to do what you want to do. Hey, good morning, Mr. Clark. So long story short, 10 to 15 minutes every morning on you. If you don't know what you is, get a book like Finding Your True North or Finding Your North Star. It's not the leadership book. It's actually about finding your life's mission. But take time to find out what really makes you most alive and vibrant. And then spend time every single day on you. Do not touch your phone. Do not touch your email. Do not do anything electronic. Make it as monologue as possible. Write down what you want to do, the life you want to live, and take an action 10 to 15 minutes that make you towards that experience. Do this for you. A few things are going to happen. If you begin telling people, they're going to tell you you're crazy, you can't do that. So be it. And matter of fact, embrace it. Say, good, I expected that. Thank you. I appreciate you being one of my naysayers. And now, don't hang out with them as much. That's okay. Expect it. Most people have given up on their dreams and are living a life of average. I'm going to be 100% real with you. There's not a lot of people who live on purpose. So when you begin doing that, that will happen. It's important that you find people who uplift and inspire you, and you feel like you can be encouraged and supported, because once you get the hang of this, there's no stopping you. You'll build momentum. You actually almost become obsessed. It'll be very powerful for you, but the challenging part is the start, is to kind of build momentum. Start 10, 15 minutes a day, know what's something that really fires you, and then move in that direction. And I'm excited for you because you are now, even by watching this, and even if you take time to get started, by you watching this, you are moving in that right direction. So thank you, and I appreciate you, and I'm excited for the gifts that you are giving the world in the future. Real quick, I am having a workshop on time management and productivity where I actually talk about focusing the first hour or so of your day to help you get the focus, block the time, do what it takes to minimize notifications. And if you have any interest, it starts on the 7th. It is in St. Augustine. It's 200 TT. It is a 3-hour workshop, and it's going to be awesome. So check out my events page. If you're watching me on Instagram, hey guys, just click on my link in the bio and you can check it out there. So have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you. And I'm excited for you living the life that you truly need and deserve. So all the best, and I'm truly excited for all of you.